Hey, what's going on YouTube? I hope this video finds you all well, whatever you are doing and wherever you are in the world right now. So today I thought let's do a video about why UK barbers love wall clippers so much. Now, let me start by saying there are barbers all over the world that love wall clippers, but I am a UK barber, so I'm going to speak from a UK perspective. And for any other UK barbers that are out there that watch this video, if I miss anything out and you love wall clippers, then put it in the comment section for me. Okay, so let's get into it. Why do UK barbers love wall clippers so much? Firstly, I think for a lot of barbers in the UK and for a lot of people in the UK, the first clipper that they may have ever owned was a wall clipper. I know for myself, in my house, I remember growing up as a kid, my parents had a wall clipper. It was like a Wahl home edition, I think it was called at a time. It was like a white corded clipper, and they had it in the house because I had to get home cuts like many other people where, you know, just one level all over. My parents didn't even try and shape up my head, just one level all over. That's all I got. But yeah, they had this Wahl home, I think it was a home edition or whatever it was called, clipper. Probably cost about 25, 30 pounds from Argos. For those in the UK, you'll know what Argos is. And yeah, that's where a lot of people started out, is just say that kind of clipper that they had at home, that they used to say shave, cut their hair, cut their beard, etc. And so that's where a lot of people started. But then when it comes to now, like Barbarian, if there's one brand that is synonymous with barbering in the UK, it probably is Wahl. And I think it's fair to say that Wahl invested very heavily in the UK market from long ago. I can say that as somebody that has been in, say, the barbering industry now for, gosh, now it's 20 odd years. You know, wall clippers were always here, readily available, and were also set up to work in the UK, which couldn't be said for other brands. For example, Andis. Andis is not a new brand. Andis has been around for years, but Andis wasn't really invested in the UK market many years ago like they are now today. A lot has changed in the last kind of five to 7 years, where other brands have really invested in the UK market. But Wahl was always very heavily invested in the UK market, so you could easily get clippers, and they had a variety of clippers you could get in the UK. So I remember back in the day when I first started trying to cut hair, sorry, excuse me, I started out on, like I say, that kind of like Wahl home edition. I think was what I first used when I tried to cut my cousin's hair. But then I remember there was other clippers that Wahl had. So you had like the Wahl Pro clip. All of these were corded clippers. We didn't have cordless then. And then you had, let's see, you had the Wahl Magic clip, I think, still at those times. The Wahl, oh gosh, my brain is going blank right now. Oh dear, not the Wahl Seniors. The Wahl Seniors were about, but they weren't as big in the UK at that time. But it was the Wahl Taper, Super Taper. That's it. Remembered it. The Wahl Super Taper. That was probably like the most well-known clipper in terms of barbering that you would see in the UK. So yeah, Wahl had been like heavily invested in the UK for a long time. So for a lot of barbers, you know, they started out using Wahl clippers and then may have moved to other brands as well. But to move to other brands wasn't so easy. So for example, I remember when I used to still go to a barber's, I was like in my early teen years, probably about 12, 13. And I remember the barber I used to go to, they had the Oster 76 and they had the Andis Masters, but in order to get them to work in the UK, they didn't sell them at that time with a UK plug and set up for the UK voltage. So they had this big transformer that they used to use, and some barbers might remember this, those transformers, and they were expensive, probably cost a couple £100, and you had these big transformers that they would use to be able to convert the current from UK based current to the UK based current, so that the clippers would work properly. And so that's what people had to do. But Wahl, you didn't have that issue. It was just set up and ready to go. And so I think that's one of the reasons why UK barbers really have an affinity to Wahl, just because of how long they've been in the UK market and supporting the UK hair and beauty industry. But they've also produced, like I say, fantastic clippers. One thing that you were guaranteed with Wahl, and I still stand by this today, and I'm saying this as somebody that uses a variety of clippers. I don't just use Wahl clippers. I use Andis, I use Babyliss as well. But if there's one thing I can say in terms of Wahl, is reliability of the product. Their clippers are built to last. They last long. They're consistent. They're reliable. I actually still right now have a cordless magic clip that I've had since 2016. I've got 2 other magic clips that I've bought since then, but this one is still working. You know, no issues with it, no faults or anything like that. So the reliability of Wahl products, I think, are a 5-star. So that's another reason why I think a lot of UK barbers still use, and around the world, as I say, still use Wahl clippers. So yeah, they're a great company. As we know, they've been around since 1919, and yeah, I think their products as well. There's a couple of other things that come to mind as well for me. I've mentioned reliability. I've mentioned their investment in the UK market, but also it's the adaptability also of their products as well. Particularly now we've come into the kind of cordless clipper phase, if you want to say, or it's probably not a phase. It's probably just going to be the way that we're going forward now. But now that we do have cordless clippers, just the way you can swap out parts so easily. It's one of the great things about them. They're so easy and simple to adapt. If you want to take a taper blade off and put on a fade blade, easily done. You know, if you want to change a bail arm, easily done. You know, they're just very simple to look after and to maintain and to repair. And like I say, also to adapt as well if you do want to do that. It's really easily done. So that for me is, I think, the main reasons why UK barbers, a lot of them, if you look at their station, you're going to see a Wahl clipper or a Wahl trimmer on their barbering station, just because, like I say, I think Wahl have reaped the rewards of how much they've invested in the UK market for so many years. I know there's a lot of competition now in the market now in terms of clippers and trimmers. So many different brands coming out now, bringing out great products, but you still find that barbers tend to have a Wahl clipper on their station, or Wahl clippers on their station. And I think these are some of the reasons why. But guys, if you think there's anything that I've missed out, that you're a lover of Wahl clippers, you use them, then please put it in the comment section and maybe just share some of your experiences with why you like using Wahl clippers. So yeah, guys, I'll leave it to you to leave in the comment section. Until next time, peace.